Unsung heroes
Yeah.
for Super Bowl 59, and for that, we bring back the Damn Okay song.
Damn. I'm okay. Damn. I'm okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes.
I'm okay.
The legal gambleizing.
Oh, baby. I am Chris Simms. I'm okay. Damn. Okay.
Damn okay to these unsung heroes. One name, I don't know, maybe you mentioned him already, but he was
No, I don't
part
think
of
we
that
really
front
have yet.
for the Eagles. This
Yeah.
one comes from, Icobus P? I think we got it.
Yeah.
Milton Williams is going to be a rich man come March.
Yes, he is. Again, this is how good they are.
Right.
I mean, he doesn't start most weeks. I mean, it's Jordan Davis, it's Jalen Carter. Then he comes in. That's incredible. And yes, this is one where when you're the Eagles and you have this many talented players and you just won the Super Bowl and free agent evaluators turn on the film and they're going to go, "Oh my gosh, holy shit, is Milton Williams good?" Yes, I don't think they'll be able to keep him, honestly. That's one where you look at and go, hey, they got other guys they're going to have to pay. They can't pay everybody, right? I don't know. If they pay him, I have a hard time thinking they're going to be able to pay maybe a Jordan Davis after that too. So that'll be interesting to see where that goes. Maybe they do pay him, and maybe that gives us a little inkling about maybe some other guys they might not mess with, down the road. But yeah, Louisiana Tech, right? I mean, I remember when he came out,
Louisiana
he was
Tech,
impressive.
Third round in 2021, and had a huge role in the Super Bowl.
He was funny because, remember, he's the guy that was drafted where they showed inside the Eagles' war room, and the D-line coach or somebody was a little mad because they traded down just a few picks, and they lost their chance to get Liam McNeil on the Lions, if you remember this. And then, therefore, the Lions took Liam McNeil, and this guy was mad and kind of like, I wanted a Liam McNeil, and telling Howie Roseman. And he's like, oh, you're going to like Milton Williams. He's like, I like him, but he's not Liam McNeil.
Yeah, I think
but
he was
they
probably
did
right
okay.
They did okay, but they were probably both
They're
right in that
Yeah.
situation.
Seriously, they were.
They do have Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Phillips, wide receiver, 84, says, did Nagy put too much emphasis on Jalen Carter just for the rest of the Eagles' D-line to dominate, or did Fangio just get everything correct on the night? So you think the O coordinator, the offensive coaches for the Chiefs focus too much on Jalen?
Yeah, it definitely looked like they tried to make sure they had two bodies on him. I don't think it was too much emphasis. I don't think there's such a thing because he was going to win just about every one-on-one matchup he can get. They were in a tough spot. There was no matchup that was really great. There was nothing. Joe Tooney had been good, really, right? There was nothing to complain about, but you saw this was against a group of guys that were in another class that he was not ready for. So I don't know if there was really anything you could do in the moments. And like I said to you earlier, and when I watch the film, I'll, of course, have a better feel for exactly what they did. But like I said to you earlier, I mean, there was plenty of plays where people were doubled everywhere.
Yeah.
And it still didn't matter. Like I said, he gets sacked one time by Josh Sweat. It's 7-on-4, and he got there in 1.5 seconds. And that's just, there's no way you can win playing quarterback that way.
Let's go to this one for Silver Cat 1986. He says, I think the impact of the Philly O-line and Saquon flies under the radar, only because Saquon did not break one off. But he was impactful, made Kansas City adjust their scheme, hence Smith, Brown, Dotson, Goddard effect.
I would totally agree with that. Right? Where'd you see this? Where are we at here?
I'll just skip the head. I just went to Saquon Barkley.
Okay. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, sorry. I would totally agree with that too. Silver Cat 1986. Okay. Yeah, everything you saw successful from the Eagles offense last night still stems from Saquon Barkley in the run game. Mm-hmm. Again, if we could show screenshots or plays of the big pass plays, right? They're playing defenses where, yes, I mean, it's everybody's at the line of scrimmage. We're worried about stopping Saquon, which therefore gave Jalen Hurts in the pass game the best possible looks possible. Yeah. And that certainly was an impact. Kansas City had to adjust and bend the way they play to such an extent that it left them just so vulnerable in so many other areas.
So it's hard to say that was the wrong way to go for Steve Spagnuolo, and it worked,
yeah,
right? Seeing what Saquon did the rest of the season.
Exactly right.
And it probably, no matter what they did, it wouldn't have mattered because the offense was so dominated.
Right.
But in retrospect, do you think it was the wrong thing to do for the Chiefs?
I don't think so. I think it was right. you let them start controlling the game with their run game and getting that going, you're in deep trouble.
You take your chances with
you take your chances with the passes. You hope that from everything you've watched all year, what's more likely? Saquon has the off day or Jalen Hurts has the off day? If you watch back 17 games, you go, yeah, Jalen Hurts would definitely be the guy you would pick that could maybe have the off day. So let's stop Saquon, and hopefully Jalen plays the way he did against the Packers or the Rams, where he's just not on his game. That's what they were hoping for. But that was, not even close, and Jalen was on his game.
Milan Taylor wants to give some love to Jake Elliott. He goes, he was dead center on most of his kicks.
He was.
He's been getting pushed back 5 yards on most of them.
I was sitting there rooting against him a few times just because I was like, I want the Chiefs to hang in here.
Totally.
Like, miss one, shank one, right? Just so you do that. But, on his game, really been one of the best kickers in football for quite some time, and this year just was a little rough. So,
the 50 yards,
good
what was he,
credit.
1 of 8 on 50-yard field
like
goals
that.
before he made
Right,
that one, and
right.
the Super Bowl. He had a great game.
Great game.
Very well done. Yeah, there was a point late in the game where I said to my parents, I was like, the Chiefs can block this and take it back for a touchdown, and they still have no chance to win. And that was very true, and they didn't do that.
Yeah.
This one comes from Pete, producer Pete. It's the Peter Special Teamer of the Week. Pete loves punters. He loves special. He loves gunners. He just loves special teams. He's always been this way. He says, Braden Mann.
Yeah.
Just 2 punts, but one sky high. One tackled at the 12, and another one out of bounds at the 6. 48 yards per punt with 5 return yards.
They were big. Yeah, and the Chiefs, on the other hand, couldn't pin the Eagles down there. They kept just knocking
2
in the end
touchbacks
zone.
that bounced immediately into the end zone.
That second punt that
Tommy Townsend no longer there.
Yeah, that second punt by Braden Mann that went out of bounds at the 6. The next play was Mahomes getting hit in the back, throwing the interception over the middle, which led to the 2-play 14-yard drive, touchdown, night, see you later. So, complete effort there. The Eagles are a complete team. As we've said, it's the most complete team in football. It's hard to find really a weakness on their roster or in anything they do. Their only weakness was the thing we talked about a lot through the year, was their simplicity. And good for them, and not like bending or bowing to people like me who are going do more and just going, no, we think if we just stay the course and when we do what we do at our highest level, we will be unbeatable. And that's where I give Nick Sirianni and Vic Fangio a lot of credit. Thanks for watching Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Hey, just because the season's over, it doesn't mean we're over. We ain't going anywhere. The NFL never dies.
We're staying right here. Hit subscribe. We got every NFL move. We'll react to that. Plus, Chris has got 4,719 draft prospect profiles to do.
Thanks again for watching. Subscribe. You know where to find us. Peace out, homies.